Forstner bit, used to form holes with a flat bottom, such as for kitchen cupboard hinges. Best used in a power drill held in a drill stand as there is little in the way of a central point. If used freehand, the positioning is difficult to control as there is no central pilot bit. Sharpening, on an oil stone or with a fine file. Wood auger bit. This is ideal when drilling large diameter, deep holes in wood or thick man-made boards. Generally an auger bit should only be used in a hand brace. The bit will cut a clean and deep, flat-bottomed holes. The single spur cuts and defines the edge of the hole while the chisel-like cutting edge removes the waste within the previously cut circle. The threaded center bites into the wood and pulls the bit into the timber. This pulling action means that the bit is really unsuitable for use in a power drill. Sharpening, use a fine file or oil stone to keep the spur and main cutting edges sharp. Hole saw, used for cutting large, fixed, diameter holes in wood or plastic. They will usually cut up to a depth of 18 mm, deeper versions are available. Best used in a power drill at low speed as the blade saws its way through the material. Sharpening, could be done with a fine triangular file, as for an ordinary saw. Combination hole saw. Like the hole saw above, these combination saws can cut large holes but they consist of a number of different sized round saw blades, usually ranging from about 25 to 62 mm in diameter. Normally the blade are secured by a radial screw in the head, all blades other than the desired size being removed before the screw is inserted to secure the required diameter blade. Best used in a power drill at low speed as the blade saws its way through the material. Sharpening, could be done with a fine triangular file and setter, as for an ordinary saw. Can also be drilled using a masonry bit if it is used at slow speed and without hammer action. Sharpening, difficult because of the hard tungsten carbide and curved cutting edge. With care and patience, a blunt edge can be made good using an oil stone. Flat wood bit, intended for power drill use only, the center point locates the bit and the flat steel on either side cuts away the timber. These bits are used to drill fairly large holes and they give a flat-bottomed hole, with a central point, so are ideal where the head of a screw, bolt needs to be recessed into the timber. Always use this bit before drilling the clearance hole for the bolt. The larger bits require a fairly powerful drill to bore deep holes. The bits cause a lot of splintering as they break out the back of the workpiece. Using a sacrificial backing board will reduce this. Flat wood bits are not really suitable for enlarging an existing hole. Sizes range between 8 and 32 mm. Sharpening, use a fine file, oilstone. Are available with fitted handles so that they can be used by hand twisting, often easier than changing the bit in the drill when only a relatively few holes need countersinking. Sharpening, difficult, but can be done with a fine triangular file. Countersink with clearance drill. These combination bits are quite clever, they drill the clearance hole and countersinks it all in one stroke. Can be used in a power drill or some routers. Different bits are required for different size of clearance holes and they are probably not cost effective unless a large number of a given hole size need to be drilled and countersunk. Sharpening, difficult, due to shape of spur points. Tile bit, a bit for drilling ceramic tiles and glass, it has a ground tungsten carbide tip. They can be used with a hand drill, but are best used in a variable speed power drill on a slow speed. When drilling glass, some form of lubricant, i.e. turpentine or white spirit, should be used to keep the tip cool. Ceramic. Bullet pilot point. With their central point and two spurs, bullet drills resemble spur point bits, but can be used in metal, wood and plastics. Unlike normal twist drills, the twisted flutes are ground away, making a truer, more accurate bit than normal twist bits. They cut a clean hole and cause little damage when they break through the back of the workpiece. Bit sizes range from 1.5 to 13 mm. Sharpening, cannot be carried out satisfactorily. Countersink. Although not a true drill, it is used in a power or hand drill to form the conical recess for the heads of countersunk screws. These bits tend to be designed for use on soft materials such as timber and plastics, not metals. When used with a power drill to countersink an existing hole, the bit tends to chatter, leaving a rough surface. Better results will obtained if the countersink bit is used before the hole is drilled, then take care to ensure that the hole is in the center of the countersunk depression. Countersinks. Concrete and masonry. Use masonry bits with a hammer drill setting. Start drilling at a slow speed to prevent overheating. Tiles. Tile bits with a carbide tip are essential to avoid cracking tiles. Use light pressure and keep the drill speed low. Safety tips. Always wear safety goggles and gloves. Secure your workpiece properly before drilling. Use clamps or a vise to prevent slipping. Conclusion. Choosing the right drill bit is crucial for the success of your projects. Whether you are drilling into wood, metal, concrete, or tiles, there's a specific bit designed to make your job easier and more precise. Experiment with different types to see which works best for your needs. Closing scene, drill bits neatly organized on a workbench, with a sign-off from the presenter. Outro. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you found this video helpful. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks on DIY projects and tool guides. Happy drilling. Forstner bits, ideal for drilling flat-bottomed holes. Used in woodworking for creating precise holes for dowels and other fittings. Step bits, have a conical shape with multiple step-like increments. Used for enlarging existing holes or for deburring. Choosing the right bit for different materials. Wood, use brad point or twist bits for clean and precise holes. Adjust drill speed to prevent splintering. Metal, twist bits are suitable for soft metals like aluminum and brass. Use cobalt or titanium coated bits for harder metals like stainless steel. Types of drill bits. Twist drill bits, most common type, used for general purpose drilling in wood, plastic, and metal. Available in various sizes for different hole diameters. Brad point bits, specifically designed for wood. Have a sharp point for accurate positioning and clean entry holes. Masonry bits, feature a carbide tip for drilling into concrete, brick, and stone. Designed to withstand the hardness of masonry materials. Tile bits, have a spear-shaped carbide tip. Used for drilling into ceramic and porcelain tiles without cracking them.